Hey everybody, welcome back to the Broken Sword 1 Director's Cut playthrough. This is episode 7 that we're up to now. So we're really getting into the meat of the story. Lots has happened. We met Marquet on that hospital bed, finally got in there, and he was in bad shape, and then someone came in, Eklund came in and assassinated him. We met Lobino finally. We got a bunch of leads and history from him, leading us to Montfaucon. Went there where they used to execute the Templars. We managed to get in underground. Take a look around there, some cool secrets. We found the Templar meeting. We'd also managed, by that point, we'd also managed to steal the tripod when Nico helped us out. Ninja Nico helped us out. So after the Templar meeting, the crazy meeting went and dispersed, we were able to go in and we were able to use the tripod and the gem and find the town of Marib in Syria. And that's basically where we left off. We're just scouting around. We found a few interested people, Dwayne and Pearl, the tourists, and Nijo, and the carpet seller. So let's go. Let's get straight back into it. Alright, so back at it again. So we messed around chatting with the tourists for ages. We try and do. We have this red ball, don't we? We do anything with it. I mean, cat gonna love a ball. What do you mean no? Maybe he wants the ball. Can you give the ball to the cat?
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored
You making
balls.
fun of us?
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and
No.
wide to see my
Yes.
collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
A lot of dialogue over this ball. Oh, he doesn't want it.
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
Both of them.
Who's the guy selling the kebab?
Oh, that's Arto.
Arto.
A miserable blighter to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Cogent. Word, Nijo. Do you not want this ball? Seriously.
Seriously, do you really think this thing's so great?
Take it away, you tempter.
So he does.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
What's this?
What do you make of this?
Well, beyond the obvious, very little. That pattern seems very familiar, though.
Who mentioned that? Familiar pattern. I think we've already asked about Khan.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir, I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
Shoot, nothing. Shake my
Here,
hand.
shake hands, Nijo.
I'd rather not, sir.
Do you know the name Merlin?
I'm afraid not, old bean.
Bean. Alright. Okay, so there's something about that ball. Do we give him the ball? We
So
talked
long,
about it.
Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
We didn't give him. He wants that ball. Alright. There's nothing here. Arlo is this guy's name. Let's go talk to the kebab seller. Bean.
Hello again, sir.
Hello.
Wow.
Kebab? Mmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Oh, it was over
Most
here.
good.
Pattern. Look at the pattern. That's the pattern. Club Alamut. The stairs, I just
It was
noticed.
the pattern. I'd seen that pattern somewhere recently.
Hello, sir. Lovely carpet.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah, give to me.
Huh.
Give to me. Alamut.
What? This is a Club Alamut.
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible friend.
Huh? Do I know you, mister?
No, no, and again I say, no. But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
How frank do you want me to be?
You
Stop
are a
and twist.
traveler, yes?
But, yeah.
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No, I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury taxi driver.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ultar, taxi driver and luxury guide per excellent. Yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart desire to go? Simply mention the name to your obedient servant and we shall fly there, swift as the eagle.
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Marib yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good. You know where you want to go, you come to Ultar.
Thanks.
Shoes
See you
on.
around, Oltar.
Be having a pleasant day, full of shining experiences and happiness, my friend.
And here.
I hadn't felt a need to spit since I was
Spittoon.
12. The outside of the ornate spittoon was beautiful. The inside wasn't. Hi! Nice club you've got here. I was wondering if you could help me. What? I mean, I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
No surprise there, all righty. He says sorry, but he not speak English.
But he didn't say anything.
He not have tongue.
No tongue?
What?
What happened?
It was bet.
And he lost.
He won. You should see other chappie. Oh, yes.
Okay. Another spittoon. The tale of two spittoons.
Even if I'd wanted to spit, my mouth was too dry.
Okay.
Damn, the door's locked. I'm sorry? Did you say something?
He say you not to go in toilet. Read sign, matey.
Matey?
It lose something in translation.
What sign?
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it.
Okay. Can't get in the door. Nothing else. Like a fake mustache.
There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period.
Else. Alright, well, what was that all?
Hello again,
conversation?
Oltar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Oh. Why didn't this pop up first time?
This place is certainly hard to find.
Oh, yes, it is most exclusive. The membership can be no more than... Kind sir, what would you guess the population of the village to be?
Gee, I don't know, a couple of thousand?
Then I would estimate the membership to be no more than a couple of thousand.
What do you make of that boy in the market, Nejo?
Nejo? Ha! Ayub's boy is too big for sandals. I speak splendid English, and he laugh. He say, Ultar, you big ox, you split infinitive. I say, I split your head if you stay still long enough. Pretty funny, yes?
Hilarious. You should be on cable. What do you know about the kebab seller?
A most miserable man. Ultar say, cheery up, matey mate, it might never happen. And he say, shut up, Ultar.
Fancy that.
Not at all.
Matey mate.
Arto has face like the drizzle that falls on the midweek afternoon, whatever that is.
Have you met the American couple?
Carl.
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have met them.
And?
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course. Nature is ancient. They say, no, anything ancient made by men. And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Fan belt older than Ozymandias. Ha 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 ha! But they gone.
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It
Toilet
say,
sign.
door stay shut until Brush come back. Signed, the management.
Rush.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toilet brush, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes, come back, it been stolen. Not even out of wrapper. He damn cross. Lock up toilet and say, nobody use fine pristine toilet until brush given back. We say,
West.
what we do till then, eh? He say, cross legs and use superior willpower.
And that's what you've been doing?
No, Ultar use bucket.
Gross. One of those.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
Of course.
Yes? What can you tell me?
Great she-bop band of the 60s.
No, that's not really...
Who put the bop in the bop, 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 bop?
Yeah, eternal questions.
Alright. On.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh, most certainly. Was here only yesterday.
Here? Yesterday?
What?
My God, he's close.
Yes, he was asking lot of questions, just like you.
What did he ask about?
He asked about American called Stoby.
Stobart?
Yes, Stobart. You know him.
The killer knew my name. What else did he ask about?
He asked about German man called Klobner.
I tried to remember the name of the man the conspiracy had lost in Syria. Was his name Klausner?
Sure, that is what Ultar said. Klausner. I told this man in the picture, Klausner wanted to go up to Bull's Head.
Hold on. He wanted to go
Bull's
where?
head.
Bull's Head. Big hill, 10 mile out of town. Maybe 60.
When was that?
Oh, maybe a week ago.
Alright, we got somewhere to
What
go.
can you tell me about this Bull's Head Hill?
It's most magnificent. Lovely views. Worth visiting. Yes, by indeedity.
How do I get there? No. Let me guess.
You need fine luxury guide to take you there in air-conditioned taxi.
Woe is me. Where can I find such a guide?
And Ultar is most luxurious guide for most literally some way, in any direction.
Gee willikers, lucky old me.
Are you desirous of my pleasant and luxuriant service?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's go.
First, I regret the formalities. A trip to the Bull's Head? 50 Yankee dollars, please.
$50? I don't have $50.
Oh, most unhappy event. Ultar then sorry, but he cannot take you on ride of lifetime.
Hold on, Ultar. Is there nothing I could barter with you?
Word that it was so, beloved friend. But my taxi needs gas, and its muffler needs the muffler doctor. Trading for these things is not possible. My heart weeps
Muffler.
for the injustice, but it's box or zip, or unfortunate American.
Alright. Don't have anything for that.
Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
Well, I still don't have any cash
All
on
right.
me, American or otherwise.
Oh, the
Okay.
delights of the Bull's Head Hill.
Alright, so we've got to get some cash somehow.
See you around, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
There. Who do we need to talk to?
Suddenly, I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush.
What?
I'd value your opinion on this, sir.
Nah, you buy kebab. None?
Nothing we can do here. Alright.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
We grab it. Nope. Is that the taxi? Oh, we can go that way.
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty
Think I've
good
done
way
that
to get
already.
lost.
Alright, George, fair dues. Key, Nicho.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Utar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
What of his English so much?
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arto's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nijo, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap. Maybe? Perhaps?
Maybe what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but
Want the ball?
I am a merchant, and merchants trade.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable...
No, you're right. What would you like?
I seem to recall that you have something that might alleviate
oh,
my boredom.
George.
A globe of delight, a Rubicon spheroid of heavenly pleasure.
You mean the ball, don't you?
A tiny spherular form that barely spans my hand, yet promises hours of amusement.
If you mean the ball, why don't you just say so?
Can I have the ball back, mister?
Yes. You get me the
All right,
brush.
here you go.
Thank you, sir. People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il ach il kalb.
Il akal kalb.
Close enough. Now, go
Oh,
over to
wow.
Arto and deliver those honeyed words even unto his delicate ear. He won't be
A lot
able
of
to
trust.
do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
Alright, let's do it.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
Arlo. A Bob seller. What? This guy written in.
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yes?
Il akul kalb?
Filthy. Bad. I'll kill you.
What?
Whoa, calm down. I just... Feet, do your thing.
Holy cow. Did I grab the brush? No? Why are we here then? Okay, what's going on? Have the brush. Need you to get it? Doing all this work for a toilet brush.
What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
But consider, sir, while you were running from
Stole
the
it.
irate Arto, the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that
Nice.
you put me on that kebab seller's death list for a toilet brush.
So,
The ends justified the means, sir.
juice.
Yeah,
All
but I
thing.
noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me.
Brush. Got it. Alright.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
Now we can get into the bathroom. Club Alamut. Alright, bartender. I can talk, let's just go straight to that.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back.
Keys to the bathroom. Alright.
The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend.
He's
said
the
all
world's
that?
Body
greatest
language account for
cleanest
much, you know?
toilet.
Oh, yes, indeedy.
Alright, let's do it.
I knew the door was locked. I'd need...
Okay, we got the key, George. Alright. Whoa. Squatter. Well, I've never seen those before. Those are a cool thing. Okay.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there. It was a roller towel dispenser. I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
Okay.
And I thought the French had strange toilets.
Alright.
The design of the toilet was a little different from what I was
Like
used to.
we've seen
But a toilet chain is a toilet chain all over the world.
Cisterns are above your head. A lot of European places as well. What? Oh, we got a chain.
Oops.
We did?
It was the short length of chain I'd taken from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
What are we gonna do with that? Roland dispenser. Okay. Heck, we're gonna do with the toilet chain. Spoke to Oliver, you might need cheering up.
Hello again, sir.
Filthy! Bad!
Okay, I'm going.
Okay. Oh well. Dwayne, what do you know?
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have. Where's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? I must remember that. Sounds scenic.
Let's get him to take.
Have you
They
met
can pay
Ultar?
for it.
Almost luxurious air-conditioned taxi ride, mister.
Yeah, the cabbie.
Tried to pull a bunco on us. Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
Have you had any dealings with the kebab seller?
Absolutely not. Pearl's already had one attack of Montezuma's revenge.
Okay, let's go talk to Pearl.
Okay, well, I'll see you around,
You
Dwayne.
might want to go
Count
take
on it, George.
a ride. Still think there's something going on with this cat.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No. No, I haven't. Is it nearby?
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
Do you know what Il Akal Kalb means?
My, sounds romantic.
Yeah, I don't think it is, though. Have you had anything from the kebab stand?
Hey, Evans, no, with my digestion.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yes. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a
Oh,
ride.
what's he doing?
Why, George, you're absolutely the most...
Joe's looking
you mean
away.
a taxi ride? No, Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Oh.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
What? Cat. Well. Whoa. What? What's that?
The fall hadn't done the statuette much good. It had lost its arms and gotten pretty chipped.
Single music. Alright. A statuette.
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall, chipped with both arms broken off.
What's it supposed to do with that?
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
May I have this statuette? It is broken after all.
Certainly. And when my father deals with that feline for breaking it, you can have a Davy Crockett hat as well.
What do you make of this?
A man-sized double-ply tissue stained with Bestheimer's
What?
number 12 white pancake grease paint, apparently.
What can I do with a blood pressure gauge?
Don't tempt me to tell you, sir.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
She wants a souvenir. See if we can give her the statue. No.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Like statues?
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh,
$50.
George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind. What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Oh, it's grease paint. I thought somebody had gaudy taste in makeup.
What do you think of this toilet
What do you
chain?
think? My toilet chain.
But you're a strange one, George.
You're right.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George.
So she
Don't
wants
be a
statue.
stranger.
How do we make it look? We haven't looked at these notes for a long time. Alright. Okay. Alright, nothing new there. What's happening with the statue?
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall, chipped with both arms broken off.
Make it look better with the plaster Paris?
Maybe not. The grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
What? I know there's try everything with everything, but that's the only thing that's there. Those two didn't remotely do anything to that marble. The statue, right? Alright.
The grease paint had worked magic.
Okay, so does she
Now
want
it
it
looked
now?
like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Dude, I would never have found that out.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why,
Logical
hello,
thinking.
George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, Matt, that's
$50.
just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive, believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Alright.
I've got to go now,
We're all
Pearl.
the way over
It's
there,
been a
Pearl.
pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Wayne, come here. I'm gonna get out of this square.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Statue.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean,
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
Thanks for
What
the
do you
money,
bet
Dwayne.
we have to
This'll come in
fix
real
the
handy.
taxi?
I ought to be thanking you
Toilet
for
chain.
finding this Roman statuette.
Instead of statues, it's taxi's got a muffler. Ah, oh, that's the money. Alright,
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
out of here. Altar. No altar.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Okay,
Good.
it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct. Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging Army surplus truck.
Yes?
There's that.
Ah. Okay, I'll be along in a minute.
Wait, it doesn't have bare feet on. Early slippers.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Good man. There he is. Alright. What's wrong with your taxi? Bet you he needs a toilet chain.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marine.
It looks like an old Army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your judd hearses. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About 4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already, let's go.
Regrettably not, most esteemed fair. There is a minor problem of a tiny nature. The fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe
Maybe
6.
6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
Do it.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
We select a truck.
Bye for now, Oltar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
What? Alright, let's use the chain on him.
Hello again, Oltar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
What does this toilet chain mean
That's it.
to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain?
Okay.
You sure
Do we have to combine the chain with something?
Maybe not. Maybe not. That is not a good idea.
Alright, what?
Bye for now, Oltar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
So we're not done still. Oh man, I thought that was it. We can't select that.
The stand was selling some fruit I didn't recognize. This is what travel is all about. Roam the world and discover strange fruit. Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
It means that somewhere somebody can't flush the toilet.
He's upset still, Carlo. What can we give him?
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
We
Count
use the
on it,
chain on him.
George.
What do you make of this, sir?
Filthy! Bad!
Okay, I'm going.
Alright. Oh. I'm gonna brush your kebabs with.
What do you make of this, sir?
Filthy!
Okay, I'm going.
Alright, Nijo to the rescue. Let's go.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
Are you building a bathroom in easy installments?
Okay.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios. Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George.
Towel.
It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Right now.
I've gotta go now,
Only thing I can
Pearl.
think of
It's been a
floating on the
pleasure,
belt is that
George.
towel.
Don't be a stranger.
Get the towel out though. What to do? Just when you think you've got it. Just when.
I knew the door was locked. I'd need the key to get in there.
We do need the key. Why we left it on the bar. Let's go see what we want done. Puzzle. Chain. Thing. No. Tool. Electric shocker.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Locked. Keys. Oh, okay, done. Keys. 10 keys? We need a toilet brush.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Got from a clown in Paris. Man, the thinking outside the box is amazing. Alright, this better be. Go.
Hello again, Ultar.
Oh,
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes!
Nailed it.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in two lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
Awesome. Scene. Wow, back in the day, this must have really been impressive. Really impressive. Camera work. Whoa. Somebody watching it? Scope. Made it. Alright, here we go. What do we have here, Bull's Head? It. One thing. Crack.
A young tree grew at the edge of the drop.
Get that tree. Got a stick.
A young tree grew at the edge of the drop. I'd damaged that tree enough for one day.
What do we got?
The stick I'd broken off was surprisingly hard and inflexible. Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge, deep into the living rock.
Oh, dramatic, George. Alright, let's go. Down the crack.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Anchor point? Done this before. Oops. Select. What do you mean? You've used it in a crack already. Stick. What? Chain.
Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge, deep into the living rock.
Got nothing else. So...
It was the roller towel from the club washroom, now cut in half along its length by Ultar.
we use a chain on the stick?
Maybe not.
Cloth on the stick. Gotta make...
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot. I was now in possession of the patented Stobart stick towel. If I could only think of a use for it.
You gotta do everything with everything. It's like... If I stop remembering that, then I'm gonna be here for hours. Alright, so, let's use this with crack. Now that we've...
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
I knew he was gonna shimmy down this now enormous roller towel.
Well, that looked really safe, but I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Oh. We can't get back up. That's a door. Another crack. Really? What happens if we try that? I'm not trying that. This.
Close up, the niche looked somehow artificial.
Push it.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
So, we need pull the ring.
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled. Whoa there!
Nice. Hello. Still want to know what happens if you try going that way. And the Jones stuff coming back again. Whoa.
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God.
Klaus.
Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
You could eat him. What is that? That looks like a map of the UK over there. What's this?
A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
What else now? Bit shriveled up there, dude. Got a whip. 2 items.
I couldn't see any marks of violence, apart from his fingertips being scraped raw, and that seemed self-inflicted. Klausner had been pretty smart to get this far, but he was still dead. I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
Stomach looks like a dog's face.
The pocket was empty. The smell of the corpse reminded me of something. It was my favorite brie back in Paris. I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse, but as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
Let's do it. Okay.
A leather pouch was tucked behind Klausner's body. Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball. There was nothing else in the pouch. Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
Take it.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
Think? Okay. This map of the... Oh, looks like the UK. United Kingdom.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
It looks like the UK.
The mouth's open.
Whoa.
It must be Ultar. My God. If he comes in, we'll both be trapped.
No, we
Ultar!
can't.
Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are!
It's can't.
You!
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did.
Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
I can't roll my R's. I can only do it in my throat. So weird.
Now
Only one in the family.
where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner,
Now we are going to
do
jump.
you know where he is?
I don't think we owe this guy anything.
Klausner? Who the hell's Klausner?
I followed his trail here, as I believe did you.
I never heard of this Klausner guy before. I just asked around about strangers and got lucky.
Luck is a commodity that you are sorely pressed for now, Mr. Stobart. I have been watching you since you arrived in Marib.
You have? I never noticed you.
Precisely my point. You don't know what I know. Please, bear this in mind when answering my next
He's
question.
gonna shoot him if we don't
Now,
be truthful.
where is Klausner?
Okay, he's dead, just around the corner of the cave. Do you want to look?
I shall trust you on that. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about? Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
I'm gonna give him the
Well,
M.
there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well,
What's
I
it
know
mean?
that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Do it.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Job.
Well, what the heck?
Do it. Got him, George. Did we hit him? What?
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Not what meant. Oh.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Alright, so we got this.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
That took us to Marib.
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Look there, two guys.
Okay.
There's a guy working on a loom. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
So those 3 faces on that statue. Do we need a mirror to be able to do that?
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Anything else here?
Hey, Nico!
No chance, Buster.
I'd better get back to the quest.
So where are we going now? I think museum. Within that? For the Templars. Yeah. So yeah, there it is. Talk to him.
Hi, Andre.
iPod.
Hello, Georgie. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map. What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Did?
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Going to Spain?
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Where were they? Where were they?
No way. Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Alright, we're done.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
But we didn't really get any leads. Can we go to Spain? Yes. Alright. Let's go. A few hours. Man, we're making progress. We're making some progress. Feels like it. Oh, beautiful. Ruined castle wall. What on earth is that? Oh, pose. Wow, so many things again. So beautiful.
I'm no student of
Again, it's
architecture,
this old.
but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house. There was a crotchety old guy watering the lawn. If this garden was all his own work, he was more capable than he looked.
Right. Walk through the hose, George. What?
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcellos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Mm-hmm. I want to speak to her
Tell me
then.
about the Countess de Vasconcellos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Mm. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Oh, he's aiming that at me. Alright, let's not dig into this.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Don't let me. I bet you have to do something with this hose.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
What's happening here?
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn. I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
We do other things and pick it up, George. Alright, let's go and see if we can get in here. Guarantee we're gonna have to distract him by plugging that
Hey,
hose
you.
off or something.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
Alright, we'll have to do something with the hose now then. Okay, what have we got? Chain. Haven't used that yet. Oh, the blood pressure cuff. Chain first. Nope. Blood pressure cuff. I bet you. Yes. Yes. Get ready to jump in the house when it stops the hose. George.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Okay. Are we going in the house then? Suit of armor.
I
Get in
love
it. Get in it.
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan.
Dogs.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
There we go. Yes.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
Tons.
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
This one, George.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over
that
600
one.
years old? It must be worth a fortune.
That one?
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time
Which
ago.
piece?
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Yeah, let's have a look.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Oh. She's very accommodating. I knew we'd end up over here.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
Not
A
quite, George.
mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh,
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Alright. We're in. Well into her good graces already. And she's helping us. Awesome. So with that, I'm going to stop this here. We're well over the hour mark again, but we've got plenty to do. We're getting so far into this, I feel like we're really getting to the meat of the story now. And obviously Khan is all over us. So with that, I'm going to end it. If you like this video and you want to see more, please consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you love this sort of thing. I'm going to do plenty more playthroughs. Most of them are going to be blind. So with that, I will see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.